Alright, so I'm going to show how to access a variable by using its name. That means using a string, as you can see here. So this is not natively available on blueprints, so we are going to create that functionality, and you may wonder why this is useful. This is useful when we have a series of variables that are named numerically, for example. Maybe you want to use a for like this and access variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, and so on. Maybe 1,000 variables that came on a JSON or maybe an XML. So like this, you can access that names by using a simple for loop and access them dynamically. First step is to create a new C++ project. Now that we have our new project, I'm going to create a new blueprint function library. Unreal Engine created the file on our Visual Studio project. And this is the code that I got from the Unreal Engine source. Basically are a getter and setter for floats and getter and setter for booleans. We are only going to use the code for floats. This is the getter for the float. I created this function with these arguments. It somehow uses those arguments, your objects, to try to get some pointers and then access your variable by name. This one is the method for the setter. Very similar, but at the end it creates a setter. So let's copy this code onto our new function library. So this is the code for the header. I will just use this as the category. And for our implementation, let's copy these two methods. Just fixing the namespaces. That should be it. I'm gonna try to compile. Now I'm creating a new blueprint actor. I'm gonna name it some actor. Inside this blueprint, I'm going to create a new variable, name it some float, and it's gonna be of type float. And I'm gonna set it to 600. Then, opening the levels blueprints. I put one instance of some actor into the viewport. I'm just gonna put a cube so it's visible. And again on our level blueprint. So let's consume the method that we created with C++, which is getFlowByString. This will use this object reference to access this variable. So I'm putting its name here. So it should get the value of this variable by using the name of the variable. So let's validate that by doing a simple print string. Remember, the value of our variable is 600, so that should be printed on the screen. And there it is. Now let's use our other method, which is the setter, which is named setFlowByString. We will also use the same object reference to our sum actor and use the same variable name and print some message to validate that it was executed. And lastly, let's change the value of the variable to 1000, and it should be print on the screen 1000 in this print string, and in the next print string in the getter should be also 1000, as you can see here.